Good times.
Man, you know, how many times I got in trouble in school doing that?
I put this on everything.
Party people.
I love this.
It's your boy,
My
M.A.Z.
my clothes. I thought I told you this is my world, baby.
Ladies and gentlemen, party people in the place to be. It's your boy, M.A.Z. I am back.
We're back, man.
We back. Family's back. Skrills, what's going on?
You know, man, just free P money. Now and forever.
Forever. You know what I mean? Lambo, what's going on? How you doing?
Christmas tree shopping.
Still upset.
It's 70% off.
70%. Still mad at 70% off when it's 75.
75.
Wow.
Pardon
Whole
me.
3/4, bro.
Yeah, facts.
Get it right, sucker.
Get it right.
Yeah, I got you. Lord. I got you. You know what I'm saying?
And speaking of,
the guest to the right of me, one of the hardest workers when it comes to this content creating game in the city. You know what I'm saying? These are the facts. You can see the groundwork. You can see the footwork he's put in, and you can check him out at the Do Loco podcast on YouTube, everywhere you hear audio podcasts. Ladies and gentlemen, I got my guy, Gilbert, Do Loco. What's going on, man?
What's up? I like how everybody's in the M-A-Z-I-E, you know what I mean? This is Do Loco podcast, baby, aka Papi Chulo, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
yes, sir.
How you doing, man?
Good, man. Just here chilling. I appreciate you guys inviting me over,
Come on, man. Long time overdue, honestly.
sir.
Over the holidays, man, what was that looking like with you and the fam, man? What'd you get into?
Super blessed, man. Happy holidays and Happy New Year to everybody listening in.
Yes.
But yeah, man, we had a great time. Spent it with family, friends. Took some time to, man, what's going on?
I was going to say, yeah, he's going crazy over there.
Hey,
I mean, did you get him, right? Give him 3?
My bad, big dog.
be sure to put ASMR in parentheses, right?
Yeah,
Hey, perdón, go ahead.
Hey, man, take it easy. Hey, cálmase acá atrás, bro. Take it easy, bro.
All right, go ahead, continue.
Nah, man, I had a good time with some family and friends. Shout out to my beautiful wife, Denise, my beautiful daughter, Camila. We had some good times.
Nice.
Spent it with my side of the family, my wife's side of the family as well. Just took it in, man, and spent it with family, bro. It's unfortunate, man. There's a lot of people that don't have that. And took advantage of it. And I mean, if you want to say I indulged in tamales, menudo, you know what I'm saying? I went ham, baby.
You went crazy over there.
You know what I'm saying? It's here in San Antonio, especially if you're a brownie like me, baby. Latino pride, you know what I mean? It was our months, you know what I mean, to indulge in all that food.
Yeah.
So yeah, man, it was good. I got to enjoy some time with my wife and my daughter. Had some days off from work, and then also working on some stuff for the podcast as well. So we got some stuff coming up.
Nice.
In the new year. So yeah, man, super blessed, bro.
Yes, sir.
Right on.
Yeah, man, same, man. Just kicked it with the fam. Got to watch the football games on Netflix, trying to see if it was, the servers were going to hold up.
Yeah,
and luckily they did.
Yeah, luckally they did.
Shout out Netflix, y'all got it together.
Shout out to Netflix, you know what I mean? I mean, the Cowboys played too, but then that network was gone, you know what I mean? It is what it is. I mean, those are my boys, big dog,
For
but
sure.
man, that network was gone. I just, you know what I mean?
I thought it was the Raiders. What happened? I thought it was Go Raiders,
dude.
dog.
Hey, Go Raiders, dog! Man, speaking of which, dude, I don't know if you've been on the TikTok for Do Loco Podcast. We have over 50 comments on that video.
Yeah. Nah, it's been crazy.
It's been crazy. And shout out to everybody that commented on that video. I think we opened up a bag of worms, right?
Yeah.
And I mean, it's fair to say San Antonio is going to grow, and some people are for it, some people are against it. Mm-hmm. But again, San Antonio, we're a little behind when it comes to that and doing that. I know we want to make the new Spurs Arena. I just posted on the story, tagged you in it.
Yeah,
they already said that's it. That we're going to start doing it. Like, there's no ifs and buts about it. We're going to knock this down and here comes the new Spurs Arena.
10, 15-year plan. What's that, 10-year plan? That's
15.
what it said, 15?
15-year plan, dude.
It goes in sections. I think the first 5 years is the arena, and then all that other stuff around it.
Yeah.
Coach Pop will still be coaching from 6 feet under. You know what I mean?
Right. I wouldn't doubt it.
Hey, hopefully not. But
Oh, man.
His spirit's still going to be in the building for sure,
dude,
man.
Hopefully, man. Shout out to Pop, dude. Hopefully he's feeling a lot
Absolutely,
better,
yes.
man.
For sure,
Yeah,
for
hold your
sure.
head,
He's feeling a
Pop.
lot better, dude. Hopefully
Yeah.
he is, man.
I'm glad to be back. Set me right. What you got for us today, bro? So we got something called a vibe setter.
Vibe setter.
Yeah,
Yeah.
vibe setter. Yeah, we play some music to kind of set the vibe for the pod. You know what I mean? To kind of really set the tone.
There you go.
And by the the shirt and all that, and you being a big wrestling fan.
Yes, sir.
You know what I mean? You see the gear that's going on today.
All right, baby.
So I figured why not throw it back a little bit.
Can't say nothing. Yeah.
If y'all could tell me in the comments
They know who we are.
what album this is from,
You know who we are.
I might throw a shirt in for you.
Looking at you, man.
I'll talk to Squirrels, talk to management. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Hold on, is this my dog? Y'all weren't there when that graphic was coming up out of nowhere.
Right.
What is that?
Break down walls, take down walls, swing baseball bats at you.
I hate y'all. Yeah. God.
Brawl, bring the heat, y'all. Bite they face off. I'ma eat y'all, defeat y'all. I'm a man, heavy metal hard rocker.
Who sang this?
Who is this, dude?
So this is R.A. the Rugged Man. Yeah.
There ain't no man that we fear. You got beef, we be here.
That was R.A. the Rugged Man. Break down the walls.
Ready to give someone this sweet chin music right now, big dog. You know what I'm saying?
Give me a chair.
Give me a chair, dude.
So, I guess I'll just say it. So back then, or I guess way back when, WWE decided to make a rap album.
Rap album.
WWE Aggression. And they took theme songs, flipped them, and then had rappers rap over the theme song.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Didn't Run DMC do something for?
They did.
They did, right? That's the one that I heard. That's the one that I heard. Everybody was like, "Oh yeah, that one."
Yeah.
That one right there, baby. There
Yes,
you go.
girl, there it is. That's the
That
album.
one's it right there, dude. That's it.
Yeah.
What you gotta do, baby?
Go to the office. Immediately in school. Come on, man. Yeah, man.
That's it right there,
Good
dude.
times.
Hey, you know
Oh, such
how
good
many times I got in trouble in school doing that? Dude? Man, I got
Yeah,
caught by the
man.
teacher, dude. That's the thing.
Oh, yeah. If you didn't get caught by the teacher,
Remember,
like,
the teacher be like, "Hey, you gonna do that?" And they'll turn and be like, "Oh."
Oh, you know, hey, look, this is a tape, bro.
yeah, the cassette
It's a
tape.
cassette
Yeah.
tape,
How much you going for?
How much is
$7?
Hey, we got to, right?
dude. Dude, you
I'm
gotta buy
copping.
that, dude.
I'm copping.
We got to.
That's dude.
I'm copying.
What
Oh, that's
website
tough.
is that, dude? Oh, dude, look at that.
Look at that. Oh, come on, man.
Oh, it's sold out,
and
but
it's-
notify.
and
Oh, it's sold out? Oh, okay.
It's 70% off, like the Christmas tree, stupid dog.
Yeah,
Oh, man.
crazy.
Legendary. I love that album. I remember when it dropped, I went to go, Mom, take me to Circuit City. And we went right to Circuit City.
Man,
Man,
Circuit City, dude.
come on, man.
Wow.
Yeah, showing my age right
Opal's
now.
wow. Radio Shack Attack.
Yeah, man, come
Hey,
on.
dude. I don't know if y'all know this or not,
Talk to me.
but you know that Radio Shack is trying to come back, right?
I heard that. I heard that through the whispers in the bandwidth streets.
They're trying to come back this year for some reason.
Really?
No, the reason is correct. You know how many times the other day I needed like RCA? Or you know what I mean? Or some
HDMI cord.
HDMI cord.
You
That's,
ain't lying, dude.
now I
ain't
got
lying.
Amazon it. and then-
Right. Nah, man. Pull up to Radio Shack.
Radio Shack, dude.
You know what? Let's all just go up there one day and let's just kick it.
We gotta
At Radio
do it,
Shack
dude.
and let's just soak in the vibes of just being in Radio
I used to be
Shack.
an SEO kid, dude, just getting the carts off and just getting the cameras and they had that big old wire on them and just walking around. You can see it on the TV. I was like, hey, check this out, big dog.
Oh, man.
Oh, man, I miss Radio Shack.
Yes, sir.
For those who've been living under a rock, who is Del Loco?
So Del Loco. So first and foremost, my name is Gilbert, and I got to say this correctly because if not, my abuelita will get mad. So my name is Gilbert de la Rosa el Tercero, the third.
The third.
The third, right?
Be clear.
Be clear. The third, and I'm the most, if you want to say, Papi Chulo, right? If you want to say of the three, you know what I mean? No puns to my dad, right?
Talk to him.
I always pick on him, right? And be like, you're the ugly one, I'm the good looking one. You know what I mean? But it is what it is. It's all good. It's all good. Born and raised here in San Antonio, Texas. This year I'll be turning 33. Jesucristo año.
Nice.
Jesus year.
Yeah.
I'm a father to my beautiful daughter again, Camila. I'm a husband to my beautiful wife, Denise. Born and raised here in San Antonio, the south side of San Antonio, the heart of San Antonio. You know what I'm saying?
Talk to him.
I mean, I know some people say there's been debates of who's got the best tacos, west or south side. I'm telling you right now, the south side is the place to be.
Wow.
I'm telling you right now, okay? I'm telling you that. Del Loco Podcast, this December, we just hit our third year being here.
Yes. Talk to us.
So
congratulations.
I appreciate that, man. I appreciate it. I know we've been doing it for quite some time. So those that do not know, Del Loco Podcast is right here in San Antonio. It's a Latino based podcast. It's a faith podcast as well.
Yes.
I'm a firm believer of Jesus Christ. I'm not ashamed to say that. And I like to bring people in. Of course, if you guys haven't checked that out, I've had Mazi on there twice. We just
Tap
had
in, man. Check us out.
You got to check it out, man. I just had him episode 72. You want to check it out on YouTube,
Yeah.
Spotify, Apple Podcasts, iHeartRadio Podcast. But yeah, man, Del Loco Podcast, basically what it is I bring people in and we find out who the guest is while I also intertwine my faith in there. And then also being a Latino, I like to do my little spin and do some different things and just have a good time. I like people to have a good time. I like to have that vibe, just like any Latino house, it's the same, mi casa, su casa, and I want people to feel at home when they're on the podcast. Even if they're not on the podcast, or they're watching, or they're listening, they're going to feel like I'm their primo. They're going to feel like I'm their tío. You know what I mean? I want them to feel that vibe, man. So super blessed, man, that I'm still able to do this. And we got some great things coming up in 2025. Again, man, I really do appreciate you guys inviting me here. I know it's been some time that we talked about it, right? And I think it was when I got that text, I was like, let's do it, baby.
It's about that time.
It's time to do it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I really do appreciate it, man. I appreciate you jumping on the podcast as well, man.
Come on, man.
Really do appreciate it. I got some great feedback, dude. Some really good feedback, man. And the TikToks are saying it right now. You know what I mean? They're saying it, dude. So, but yeah, man, I'm here to stay. And hopefully this year we hit our 100th episode. Again, congratulations to you guys here at Mazi's World for hitting the 100th episode.
Thank you.
That's a milestone. 100 more, or 200 more, 300 more, 1,000 more, dude. Keep going. You know what I mean? You got to keep going, dude.
Will do.
That's what we're going to do. And I'm super excited. We got some amazing guests this year. Hopefully we can have some big guests that we're hoping. And I'm also praying about it too, that we can get those guests.
Yeah.
God has opened up so many doors for me since the very beginning. And I'm just super humbled and blessed, man, to be in the position that I'm in right now.
We've been looking at a lot of creative content creators out here, podcasts and things of that nature. And when it comes to you, quality is what we see.
I appreciate it, man.
And when it comes to, us siding or co-signing, products like that, your stuff got to be great quality. And what you bring to the table for your show, great quality, a message a lot of times in your episodes, you know what I mean? And I think that's key. And shout out to you.
Man, I appreciate you, man.
And the team behind it, because I know doing it by yourself is one thing, it's hard, but having a team also helps.
Yeah.
So
shout out to my team.
Yeah.
I'm a older brother of 4 brothers, and I'm super blessed to say they're part of my team. So shout out to my brother Shark. I was about to say his tag name, right, which is his Shark Doodoo. That's his, if you guys are looking for it. But he's got his production company, Mothership Productions. Shout out to my brother Gil.
Yeah.
Shout out to my brother Josh, aka Chachis, and then shout out to my brother Heido, who's the baby of the family, but he is, if you want to say, my fashionista guy.
Yeah.
I'll send him a picture. Hey, bro, how's this look? He's like, all right, bro. And then sometimes, nah, bro, take that off. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So Super blessed, man. And shout out to them. Shout out to our sponsors, JD and Associates LLC.
Yeah.
Shout out to Steel Nails, Roofing and Construction. And also, shout out to our energy drink sponsor, Mazi Energy. If you guys don't know, you guys can head over to Mazi Energy, drinkmazenergy.com. Hit Del Local 10 and get 10% off your order. And you're not going to miss it once you put that drink in your body. Takes you to heaven, baby. You know what I'm saying?
Hold on, man. I got to stop you real quick, bro.
What's up, bro?
Listen, bro. For those that are podcasting out here, there's not a knock on y'all. But come on, bro.
Look at that, man.
Come on. I'm trying not to cuss because, But listen, bro. That's one of my resolutions this year.
There you go.
But listen, everything you just said, man, you do it all. You got a team. You do it right. And it's not about the sponsors and all of that, but it's like, I think those who do it right and take the time, because it is a longer route.
Yeah, it is, man.
Right? It is a longer route. Those that do it right, man, I really believe get, rewarded, right?
Yeah.
And everything, to what Mazi said, man, everything you do, that's why we really enjoy watching your content.
Thank you, man.
You know what I mean? And I know it took a while to come on, but
yeah, man, it did.
But I'm glad you graced us today, man, because I think obviously we still got a lot to go. It's gonna be fun, but thank you, man, for everything you do, and you just set the bar. You're one of those creatives that sets the bar that I hope other people see.
Thank you, man.
And it's like, look, man, instead of hating, there's like, let's be like the local.
Let's be like the local.
Yeah, thank you, man. I appreciate that.
That's what we say for sure. We look at your stuff and be like, oh, he set the bar.
I appreciate it,
we got to reach that too. You know what I mean?
I'm very picky, and when it comes to certain things and how they look, I know I told you this last time, but y'all's thing is something I look at like a lot, like way you guys do cuts, the way you guys do certain things. I'm very particular in how things are timed, how things look, how things are gonna sound, and I'm just very particular when it comes to that. And luckily, my brothers are part of my team, and they know me like the back of their hand, so they're like, we know you, bro, so we'll help you out to the best of our ability. So shout out to my brothers, man. They've been some big help. And then shout out to my wife also. She's the #1 fan.
Oh, yeah.
For sure.
Backing it up, man. So, I appreciate you guys, man. I really, really do appreciate those kind of words, man.
Yeah.
For sure, man.
That, dude.
So let me ask you something real quick, man. As a podcaster, how do you handle like the creative, because we all get creative blocks, right? Or whatever. But,
for sure.
But how do you handle it? And this is the same for you, Mazi, but how do you handle it, whether it be creative blocks or actual like burnout? You know what I mean?
Man, to be honest with you, I want to say it's been close to 1.5 years to where I had a burnout. And I'm just being honest. I had a burnout. Like, I really wasn't feeling it anymore. And I think the only reason why I wasn't feeling it anymore is because at the time, I was actually filming the podcast at Cafe Azteca that was downtown, which they're no longer around anymore. And at the time, they were talking about going to Utah. They kept saying they were going to do it, and then they never did it. And then finally, it was like one day to the next, they're like, hey, we're leaving. I don't know how it's going to go here for you. Like, I really don't know. So I kind of got burned out. But I think during that time that I took off, for me, what I did is I looked at local creatives such as yourself, the Gin podcast.
Shout out Gin.
Shout out Gin, Gilbert Sanchez.
Yeah, what up, boy?
I looked at some
What's
others.
up, primo?
Yeah, there you go. What's up, primo?
We got the same, I don't know, but you know how it goes.
Hey, yeah, there you go. There you go. I looked at some other creatives, and then I started watching other creatives that are not here. And I started kind of to get motivated by it. And then also, too, I sat down with some friends. I sat down with a homie of mine, a childhood friend of mine called Hector Hines. Shout out to the Hineses. Sat down with them. That's when I met Bill Taylor from Ken's 5 as well.
Nice.
He put some input in there as well. And then we reamped the podcast. That's when we came out with the Rose, the Old English font.
Yeah.
And it felt fresh. It felt brand new. It felt like, okay, we're doing this all over again. Let's start all over.
Right.
But even like right now too, like towards the holidays and stuff like that, I like to kind of slow down. And I wouldn't say now I get burned out. I think creatively, my mind is always running. I know right now, we just talked right now. My mind is always running.
100%.
Trying to figure out like, okay, what can I do to make it more entertaining?
Right.
But also still keep what I'm doing right now. Like, what else can I do? Again, like I said, God opened up a bunch of doors. I was able to launch a website last year with merch, which We've been putting merch out there. So this year we're trying to push out. I'm going to try to push out 10 brand new shirts this year.
Nice.
With different things on there. I showed you one.
Yeah.
I'm going to try to do like a wrestling thing. Everybody knows I love wrestling. And then also too, I mean,
real wrestling, right?
Yeah, real wrestling. It's,
right.
It's real to me. You know what I mean?
No, what I mean, well, Mazi, the reason Mazi just me is because there's the company and then there's the other guys. But we'll get to that. Don't worry.
There's the other guys.
Yeah.
The other guys. But yeah, man, creatively, man, I'm always trying to put my best foot forward, even if it feels like, man, I don't think it's right. Like, I really don't think it's at the right moment.
Sure.
I'll still try to come up with something, have my mind running, and try to do different things. And then also, too, like right now, more than ever before, like I'm trying to bring big guests, comedians, the goal is to bring actors. The goal is to bring wrestlers.
Yeah.
And there for a time, we're getting shout out to Concrete, shout out to Dunos, shout out to Jerry Garcia. We've had some big guys come on.
Yes, sir.
Man, I would have never thought I would ever have them before.
Right.
But then also too, a lot of people like it when I have locals, boxers, photographers, and stuff like that. And creatively, man, I'm just, the ball is just running like constantly, man.
Yeah.
And if ever I get to a point, to be honest, whenever I get to a point to where my mind wants to burn out and I feel like, man, I don't even want to go to the studio today, I start watching somebody else and I'm like, all right, yeah.
Get motivated.
Let's do it, big dog.
Yeah.
Like, this is what you do. Like, don't feel, I don't know. I think there was a point in my time when I'm coming up where I had to realize I can't compare myself to everybody.
Talk about it.
I got to be who I am, and people are going to love me for who I am, and that's what's going to differentiate me from everybody else.
That's right.
That's going to make me different. Mazi's world is Mazi's world. The local podcast is the local podcast, but it's like I tell everybody. I told you even the first time, when I text everybody, I tell them, remember, when you come, get ready, because you're coming to Planeta del Loco. And they're like, what does that mean? You'll find out when you get here. You'll find out when you get here. It's like it's a different vibe. I like people to feel at home.
Right.
At home, they feel relaxed. They feel like they can talk to me. They feel like I'm their cousin or, whatever it may be.
Right.
But yeah, creatively, man, my mind's always running. I don't know if it's the same thing for you, dude.
Man, look, it's hard for me to sleep at night. And she'll tell you sometimes, like, it takes a while because my mind is constantly going because I'm always thinking of ideas or just from, and I don't know if this happens to me just being, I used to do music. I used to make beats and stuff like that. So I used to hear things, you know what I mean, certain songs or certain samples or whatever, and I would be like, oh, well, if you do it like this, and it kind of just carried over to the podcast game.
Yeah.
To where, whether it's merch ideas, whether it's guests that I would love to talk about, or, certain topics or whatever that I'm just scrolling and need to wake up and put on my notepad and things like that, I'm constantly going to where, like, my wife will tell you, she hates it because I can't sleep in silence. It's disturbing. The irony of it. Because my mind is still going. Like, I'm still thinking, and I feel like I'm thinking out loud, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I get you.
You know what I mean? So I have to put on, like, shout out to Albert Music with bedtime beats. I have that, and I put that on low, and it kind of eases me, and I'm just in a trance at that point. You know what I'm saying? I go straight to bed.
Helps you go memes.
Exactly. And, so, and as far as creative blocks, I think I don't know if it's necessarily a block, but sometimes there's frustration where I have ideas that I just can't get out.
Yeah, I know.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
if that makes sense, where I'm just like, I want to do this and do this, but
I don't know how to put it down.
I don't know how to put it down. Or I may not have the resources, you know what I'm saying, that some people do. And that gets frustrating.
Yeah,
to where that leads to a burnout because you can't get all your ideas out and at least down to, put in motion to get it done.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's happened to me a lot too.
Yeah. I feel the same way, man. I mean, the only thing is, like, I think I have the mind. I mean, I don't know, dude. It's just sometimes, I mean, growing up, my parents would just, if it doesn't go your way, no te agüites, just forget it. Just do something else then. Start something else. If it didn't work, okay, no te agüites. It's probably not working right now, and you do something else, and then this will work out later on.
Right, for sure.
So, I mean, I take the if you want to say the quote, no te agüites, you know what I mean? Ponte las pilas and keep going, big dog. Like, that's all you can do. I mean, that's all we can do, dude. As creators, that's all we can do.
For sure.
The time that we start to backtrack is the time that we're going to start to fade out, burn out, unmotivated, And then we're just like, man,
Yeah.
I'm not doing it no more.
Yeah,
sense.
totally, for sure.
You know what I mean?
What's the weirdest piece of feedback you ever received from a listener?
And I'm glad you're asking this. So I want to say in my second year, weirdest thing that came across was, I think on my second year, people started to realize, okay, he's starting to do, so for those that are listening in, I like to do a lot of Tex-Mex. Here in San Antonio, it's Tex-Mex, a lot of slang here.
Right.
You speak Spanish and then English and then more Spanish, and then English. That's Tex-Mex here in San Antonio.
Right.
And I like to do that. And I think that's why a lot of people listen in, because they can relate to how I speak.
Right.
There was one listener that till this day, they are blocked because they wanted to take it upon themselves to tell me that it would be wise for me to un-Mexicanify myself, and it would make the podcast a lot better.
The audacity.
Yeah. So basically,
That's wild.
Basically, I had posted, I think, a video, and that's when I was posting little videos here and there.
Yeah.
And they didn't comment. They DM'd me.
Huh.
DM'd me and said like, "Hey, I like what you're doing, but I think if you were to un-Mexicanify yourself a little bit, I think you'll get more listeners."
That's wild.
I think that's the only thing that I've had in the past 3 years. If you want to say.
Listen, if you're just happy to see this, dog,
Oh man,
you wild for that. You really messed up.
and it goes back to what we were just talking about.
Right.
That was like, man, dude, I was already getting todo aguitado. I was already getting sad. I was already playing Juan Luis Guerra already in my ears. I was just laying down. You know what I mean? But the thing is, it's like, I had to realize I'm a faith believer. And the thing is that God made me this way. He made you that way.
Right.
Made this gentleman here that way. He made Laura that way. They can say what they want to say. They're going to change you all the way. And I think I had to realize, now I do realize it now,
Sure.
that there's going to be haters.
Yeah.
There's going to be a lot of haters out there. And the thing is that I don't think they're much hating on me. I think they're just hating the fact that they wish that they were me.
Talk about it.
They hate us?
It's
Because they hate us.
They hate it. Yo.
You know what I mean?
And that's weird, man.
And it is weird. When I got the DM, bro, I'm going to be honest. Like, when I kept reading it, and I was like,
Yeah.
so do you want me to go back to Santa Rosa, where I was born, and change my ethnicity?
Right.
Or what do you want me to do here? Like,
Right.
so, and in fact, I didn't even message that person back, but I thought about it. I'm like, okay, am I talking too much Spanish, or what's going on?
Yeah.
But then at the same token, I was like, well, what does it matter to them? Like, I have Spanish listeners and English listeners, so what does it matter?
And that's only one.
Yeah, it's only one. That's the thing.
It's only
like,
one
only
of your demographic that you're
Yeah.
speaking to.
It's only one. So
Right.
it's like, well, I mean, honestly, if you don't like it, I mean, there's other
There's
podcasts,
there's other podcasts.
creators that you can listen to. Thank
Right.
you for listening.
Right. Yeah.
I mean, I appreciate it.
Yeah, no,
You know what I mean?
I think moments like that, and Mazi, I want you to tell me yours here, if because we've been at it now for a while too.
Yeah, for sure.
But I think moments like that, though, I think they really do make a good creative, a good podcaster. Because anyone else, with lesser tough skin, if you will, would read that and be like, yeah, and I'm not gonna do this.
Right.
You know what I mean? Or they get shy or whatever, or they do change whatever, and now you're doing something that you didn't even want to do to begin with.
Right.
So kudos to you, man, for taking that and just not changing. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
thank you, man. I
So-
appreciate it. Mama didn't raise no little weasel, you know what I mean?
Come on.
Put beans and rice and Jesus Christ, you know what I'm saying?
Hey man, hold on.
Hey,
More you know.
hey, underdog.
Right.
Put that on the shirt.
Put that on
Facts.
the shirt, baby. Beans and rice and Jesus Christ.
There it is.
You know what I mean?
Real quick, Mazi, what was some of one of the weirdest pieces of feedback you got?
I don't know. It's a lot. There's been some pretty weird ones, man. There's some weird ones where we need more female guests because this is a boys' club, which I thought that was weird.
That's mad sexist.
Right.
Wow.
Yeah, that's what I said. I was like, huh. Like, okay. And then there's always the local versus don't bring any local. That's kind of the battle that we're kind of going with right now. Yeah. That we're really dealing with. And I get it. You know, there's some people that's like, I'm not here for the local artists or whatever. Cool, whatever. Well, then skip the episode. Because, you know what I mean? Right. But then there's people that do want to hear certain people's stories, and it's just like, all right, cool, whatever. Yeah. So we can't please everybody, so we're just going to do what we do. And that's why, you know, a lot of times that, you know, when we do create this, we just try to put the best content out. Whether a local artist is here, whether some of my partners sit here, that's, you know, other content creators or just homies that I grew up with. Mm-hmm. We're here to create the best content possible. That's really it. You know what I mean? And if y'all still like it, then cool, rock with it. You know? There's going to be plenty of opportunities where we have dope guests. This is the people that I have on here. I'm looking into the camera for the, you know, viewers at home. The people that I bring on here are dope. Whether they're, you know, in the content creating game, whether in the music game, or whether, you know, they're in my circle for a reason. Because they all bring something to the table. And they have a dope story to tell. And why not share with y'all to inspire others and inspire people, that listeners and the viewers at home, to do dope things. That's really what we're here to do, is create dope things while we're here on Earth. Mm-hmm. That's simple.
That's it, dude. Simple. Just know I'm the head of the table. I mean, we the ones, baby. We the ones.
Yeet. Man, so my last question to both of y'all again, and Gilbert, if you want to take it first, man. If you can go back to your first episode, what advice would you give yourself?
Man, dude. Don't sound like ASMR. That's for sure. I mean, dude. I mean,
hello.
Yeah. I mean, don't get me wrong, dude. Like, basically, like, hey guys, thank you guys for joining and tuning in. Like, it was that, man. And if I can go back and just tell myself on the first, like, hey, bro, don't record and then delete and then record again. I used to do that a lot, dude. Yeah. I'm not lying, dude. My first 4 episodes took like 5 days because I kept like, no, man, I can't hear the fridge in the back, big dog. Like,
man. Now you're just hearing stuff in the background. You're like, you know, who was walking back there when I was recording?
I think the one I got most upset was the third one. Like, I recorded it twice. And by the second time, I was like, man, I'm not feeling it because that's it. Like, I was recording and you can woo, 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 woo in the back, and I was like, damn, you know, like, if I can go back, I'll just be like, hey, dude, don't even worry about it. Yeah. Like, podcasts are raw. People are listening in. They want to hear those things. They want to hear how raw a podcast is. Like, it doesn't have to be perfect.
Right.
And honestly, like, I know you guys sent, if you want to say, like, okay, look, this is the agenda for tonight. Yeah. And that's perfectly, I'm very organized.
Very structured, sure.
Structured guy. Like, I love to have everything organized, time, everything. I don't like podcasts that are like, hey, B-Dog, whenever I say this, B-Dog, I need you to.
Right.
No, what do you need me to do? I need you to. Oh, okay. Hey, man, so remember that? Yeah, I remember. It's like, come on, man.
Right.
That's not, it's not in the moment, and it's not a raw moment, and people will know.
People can tell. Yeah,
they're gonna tell them, like, they planned that. They went right. They rehearsed that 2 weeks ago, and now they got it down to the T. That's too good.
Right.
You know what I mean? But
for sure.
But yeah, man, if I can go back, I'll just tell myself, hey, man, be yourself, big dog. Like, don't worry about it. Stop pressing record and deleting. Just record it and put it out there.
Right on. For sure.
Mazi, what's up, baby? Tell me.
First episode. Okay, which one? Are we talking about the reaction stuff that we was doing, or you're like
yeah, that's a great question. In general, though, but like when you shifted essentially from a producer, right, over to a creative, if you can go back around that time, what advice would you give yourself?
Hey, man, don't hesitate.
Bingo.
Just shoot, dog.
Do it.
Just do it. Just shoot.
Just do it.
Because I was thinking, and me, I'm an overthinker. Like, I am a super critical overthinker.
You're an overthinker.
You know what I'm saying?
She.
I am a super critical overthinker, and I just need to be more confident. Like, if I got the shot, shoot it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that's really it.
Kobe.
And, yeah. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Might as well, dude.
Might as well. Just pull it. You know what I mean? Yeah. And that's really it. And as long as the team that we come to the table, set out a game plan, and execute. You know, just don't overthink it. Just say whatever's on your mind, put it down, and let's discuss it.
Do it.
Cool. We got this. Y'all rocking with it or y'all not? Cool. Bet. You know what I'm saying? If we like it, cool, let's do it. If not, cool, move on to the next one. Boom, 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 boom. But I'm super overthinking, like, should I say this? Should I say nah, man, just let it fly.
That's it, let it fly, yeah.
Just let it fly. That's it.
I agree.
Yeah, man. So it's about that time, man.
Let's do it, man.
But the question for y'all,
What's
really good? What's really good is our new segment from Mazi's World. I guess it's not too new now. Y'all are pretty familiar.
It's cemented.
Yeah, you know what I mean? So, unfortunately, over the new year, man.
Listen, 2025 is...
In the first quarter, within like the first 5 minutes of the game, it just went crazy. RIP to the victims in New Orleans, man. Yeah, man. And to the people that are still recovering, we are, definitely have y'all have your families in our prayers and praying for a speedy recovery and safe recovery. So I guess it's confirmed it's a terrorist attack. A man drove a truck through the French Quarter, killing 10 people, put it in park, hopped out, and unfortunately
he let off
too.
Yeah.
And it was very unfortunate, man. Some college athletes that were, there. I think, was it one college athlete, former Princeton athlete, who was killed, right, before the Sugar Bowl? Like, it was very unfortunate event, man.
Yeah, no, I agreed, but I think everything that came out afterwards was even more interesting.
Because I was just saying, it seemed like the more they're pulling the veil back,
right,
the story's getting more deeper.
Yeah.
For sure. And I haven't really been too, into what was going on as far as peeling the layers back to the story. Yeah. Have y'all heard anything? Or
I mean, I've gotten the Cliff Notes, right?
Yeah.
And Gilbert, you can hop in here in
a
minute, but the Cliff Notes for me, though, is that this guy was essentially, he had a troubled situation, right? I think got divorced and
right.
Essentially was a regular dude, served in the military, but that is the key thing for me is I think it goes back to the whole the VA situation, how we don't take care of our vets.
Facts.
Right? And I think that's part of it, but to join ISIS, bro, like you got to be in a bad spot to want to join ISIS, and he served in the military overseas.
To completely flip. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And
instill damage into the country that you were defending is a wild situation. And with that being said, too, like the Cybertruck situation, apparently those two things weren't connected exclusively, but these two people were both in the military. They were both at the same station at the same Fort Bragg, I think it was.
Mm-hmm. So I didn't know that part.
Yeah, man. So it's just one of them things where like they both wanted to hurt their country that they once looked at. So that's why I wanted to ask y'all, man, is like, what would cause someone that was protecting their country, took an oath, to then be like, you know what, nah, I don't like you right here no more?
The mental health, man. I think it kind of comes down to that, you know, PTSD and just, mental health is important. And like you were saying, Squirrels, the VA, I've heard, mixed stories about the VA. Sometimes they help out, sometimes they don't. And I just think we need to look more into our veterans getting the help that they need, getting them back on their feet. Because sometimes, they go to war and they come back home, and home is not home.
No.
And I think that's a shame. I think, for people to serve our country and then come back and to be in these circumstances where they're left homeless, stuff goes on in the household to where they got to go back, start from zero again.
Yeah.
I think there needs to be more programs to help these veterans out for sure. Gilbert, if you...
Yeah, I think, honestly, man, it's unfortunate that these situations are happening right now in the day and age that we're living in, right?
For sure.
Now, I just really hope that our own government would look into these kind of situations. Screws he nailed it on the coffin right now. I don't think that our veterans here, they just get kicked to the curb. They get used and abused. And, all right, we used you from when we needed you, and that's it. Like, we ain't going to help you no more. I think there should be a little bit more help than that.
I agree.
A lot of these dudes, man, they come back and they're just jacked.
Yeah.
Like, they're jacked up, man, mentally, physically, emotionally. And sometimes this is a case where they just can't take it no more.
Right.
And it's unfortunate, man, to see these events happening the way that they're happening, man. But just prayers to the family, prayers for this nation, man, that people just get right.
Do y'all think that this is a bad sign of the kind of year that 2025 is going to be?
Oof.
I mean, because it's easy to think, right? Because, man, it started off bad. Now it's going to be a bad year.
Man.
Obviously, I want to be positive and be like, nah, man, it's a rough start, but it's going to get smoother. But with the presidency coming here, the new presidency and all that, like, it's just, it's hard to be positive. You know what I mean? So what do y'all think is about to be a tough one?
I'll be honest. You know what this is looking like? It's looking like 2024 all over. What was it? Not 2024, 2020 all over again.
So throw some COVID in there and we good.
Sprinkle a little bit of COVID.
Sprinkle a little bird flu.
Yeah, you know. All right, see, look, here you go.
Sprinkle that bird flu.
Nah, because I mean, what 2020 was when? What?
It was rough, bro.
That was Kobe. That was Kobe, right?
No, Kobe was 19.
19, my fault.
19,
yeah.
But
it all started with Kobe.
Started with Kobe, and
that's
then it
a
went
fact.
downhill.
That's a fact. Yeah,
Went downhill, dude.
Yeah, because Kobe passed in January, top of the year.
Yeah. I mean,
started
so
with Kobe.
my take is I'm gonna just be positive and say, nah, it's a rough start.
I think it's a rough start.
It'll be a rough year, but I'm hoping it's not that level 2020. But
Yeah, man.
But what I wanted to ask y'all though is, or you Gilbert specifically, is like, bro, where does faith play? Because I feel like before you just kind of put it in God's hands, right?
Yeah.
And I don't think there's a lot of that anymore.
Man, to be honest, that's why I said that we need to pray for this nation. Because honestly, this nation has forgot that we used to be a nation that is one nation under God. They really have taken God out of context.
Figuratively and literally.
Figuratively
Yes,
and literally.
I agree.
I think the government, and it's unfortunate, right? And I mean, I'm like I said, this is not my house. I don't want to go too deep into it because I know you have different listeners and we're going to have different people. And
Sure.
I really appreciate you guys allowing me to talk this way,
No,
right?
for-
You
by
know
all
what I
means,
mean?
yeah,
And I mean, here's the thing. I'm going to be very honest.
Talk to him.
I think that right now we're starting the year the way we're starting it because it's already been happening since 2024. 2024, if you want to say, is the year that is going to really open up a lot of people's eyes to see that the government is not for its own people. I'm just being honest.
Talk to him.
So how can faith be put into this is I'm not going to sugarcoat it and I'm not going to leave it out. These are the times that we're going to live in, that the Lord said that we will live in. It's unfortunate to say that many people still do not realize how true God is. And I think God is already frustrated and is showing that the government is not the higher power. He is.
Absolutely.
And we're just moments away from the return of the King. And that's why I like to encourage everybody to follow Christ. I'm not saying I'm a perfect man because I'm far away from it. We're all fall short of his glory, like we all do.
Yeah.
But we need to, if you're listening in, you're watching, whatever the case is, we literally, if you do not believe in Christ, I encourage you to do so. And also to pray for this nation and pray for your leaders. Because God knows exactly what he is doing. He does not make mistakes.
Right.
Now, this year started the way it started. And I'm hoping that God will, put it a little bit at ease a little bit. But I honestly do feel that this is something honestly that I feel in my heart is 2025 is the year of Jubilee, the year that God's name is going to be mentioned and will be stronger than ever before. And people are going to know who he is.
Yeah.
Whether you want to or not, you're going to find out who he is. And there's going to be a moment in your life where you're going to have to realize, okay, I'm going to have to lean on him because not even the government I can lean on right now.
Right.
And it's unfortunate, man. I really do wish the government would have better programs for our veterans.
Yeah.
I really do wish that upon them. And I'm just hoping that this year will be a year of everyone's eyes to open up to see that, okay, we don't live our lives. If we don't live our lives accordingly, we're not, basically what I'm trying to say is tomorrow is not tonight
Right.
is not promised to me nor to you. Neither is tomorrow. So we need to not take it with a grain of salt anymore. Because right now, man, you can't even go in a crowd of 5-10 people without anybody having a gun or a knife, dude.
It's crazy.
It is wild to me to think that.
And now you got to hesitate to go out somewhere to eat.
Yeah, man.
Or go kick it to the mall for a weekend.
It's pretty scary. Like, to be honest, with these events that are happening right now, I'm pretty nervous for this year's fiesta, this year's rodeo.
Yeah.
man, because Texas, San Antonio is
Military
city, baby.
Right.
And man, dude, it's
and
a little.
them Spurs games ain't cutting it.
No, they ain't cutting it, big dog.
Hey, them Spurs games, them military nights, they ain't cutting it.
They ain't cutting it, big dog.
I don't see no militaries at the court side. All I see is that boy playing them.
That's it, dude. You ain't lying, big dog. I mean, you ain't lying, man. But
respectfully,
yeah.
Play what up?
But for sure, man, I really do.
No, but I agree, man.
You know what I mean?
I'm not.
I think we all agree here.
And this is not a knock or nothing, but I'm not overly religious, but I do have a relationship with God.
Yeah, man.
And I do feel in my heart that like we've been going at it like we got this. We as a collective America, and we've never had that like. Put it in God's hands. At one point, maybe it was there, but it's not no more. And I remember being in school where it was like individually, what is it? Under God. From how I know now, that they don't even say that no more.
No, they don't say that no more.
I'll be honest. If I want to take a little, not to cut you off, Skrills, my fault, but just to kind of put my 2 cents.
Yeah, please.
I'll take it a little deeper. I think a lot of people want to be in God's place and want to be worshipped as a God.
Like they can do a better job.
They can do a better job.
Do a better job. You know, we ain't got to say no names. We know who these people are.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And they want to be in that position. Yeah. But you can't. No. Because there's only one.
No, there's only one.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. That's,
and they find out the hard way.
Yeah, they're going to.
They're going to. So
man, I hope not, bro. We're just cooking.
I mean, the thing is right now, if you wanna put it in terms, the Lord is cooking the sides, and he hasn't even cooked the main dish yet.
Hey man,
let me just put it to you that way. Right now, he's just cooking the beans. Right now, you don't want him to start cooking that chicken and that meat.
And boy,
right. I knew Diosito was driving them drones, bro.
I'm telling you,
I knew it. I knew it. Hey, I'm about to. All right, don't keep playing. I got you.
I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you. Man. Yeah, right now, the time we're living in right now, it's. To be honest, man, we're not living in the physical right now. It's a spiritual warfare that we're going through. Yeah. If you want to be honest.
Nah, for sure.
It's good versus evil, and you can see it before our very own eyes. We're seeing our own government is not even for us.
Right. All about themselves.
It's all about themselves, big dog. Right.
It's like, grab your Bibles, man. Let's get right.
Yeah, exactly.
Amen.
Get right.
Amen.
Get right before time is too late.
Facts.
The more you know.
Great way to end that, man.
Yeah, man. Let's change the pace a little bit, man. Let's get to some wrestling talk, man.
There you go, baby.
Some real dope wrestling programming,
right, look, here you go, man.
All right, this is what I was telling you, Gilbert.
What's up?
You got people out here, right?
Yeah.
You got people out here that think what they watch is real wrestling, bro.
Shout out All Elite Wrestling, man.
It's called A&E.
It's not A&E. A&E is the channel, bro. We're talking All Elite Wrestling, man.
That's why I refuse to call it whatever
AEW
because it's not elite.
All elotes worldwide, baby.
All elotes worldwide. Wow.
Anyways, you got people, man. You got people that take the time to watch that.
Man, dude,
right?
I cannot, man.
I've
already tried, big dog. I cannot.
Hey, when you got greatness, look at this.
There you go.
Look at this. Hey, stand up. Put your finger up.
Netflix, baby. Netflix, baby. We coming. We the ones, baby.
Yeah.
Oh man.
I mean, come on, big dog. I mean, let's be honest here, right? I mean, I honestly feel that with WWE making this move to Netflix, AEW will no longer exist by the end of the year.
Wow.
Great point.
Really?
Great point.
Not even what they deal they just struck with Max?
Nope. Netflix is going to make so much money with WWE that they're going to just try to do what Vince did back in the 2000s with WCW.
And buy them out.
You know what? I don't want to be having any worried about competition. I'm just going to buy the competition.
Snuff them out.
I'll be honest. I think the WWE, the crowd, the viewership, fan base is feeling like this, super confident because I'll give y'all credit. Paul Levesque came through and really shut it down.
It's Mr. Paul Levesque.
Mr. Paul Levesque.
He's really turned that company around, and he's been showing out. And then Shawn Michaels has really been showing out over at NXT too. Them boys have been cooking over there.
But you got, sorry, just a quick point. You got to look at that what you just said. It's like sports, right?
Yeah, dude.
Sure.
Right when you have a solid what they call farm team, right? Like a G League, and that feeds, right? Come on. I mean, not the Lakers because y'all are trash, but you know what I'm talking about? The Austin Spurs and the. Come on, bro. Go ahead. Sorry.
I'm letting you cook right now. Go ahead, Spurs.
No,
you got it, bro. You got it. You got it. Go ahead, bro.
No, get your shit off. Defend your people. Defend A&E.
Better yet, let's help them out here. Better yet, AEW is Bronny. Okay, let's just put it like that.
That's a good one. Not Lakers, Bronny. Santa Clarita, Bronny.
Santa Clarita, Bronny.
Y'all are wildin'. Look, all right, so with AEW.
Even y'all's graphics is trash. My bad.
Yeah, look at that, dude. What is that, dude?
Who did this? Canvas?
Canva? Yeah, I did on Canva, big dog.
Look, man.
You know? I don't know about
My
that,
bad.
dude.
Go ahead.
So look,
They did that on Pixar, big dog.
AEW, they wrestle over there. Now, a lot of their style of wrestling is more catered to the when people watch New Japan. I'm sure you remember New Japan.
Yeah, New Japan wrestling.
They pretty much brought New Japan over to the States with AEW. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? So like the Kenny Omegas, Young Bucks, they all came over from New Japan and they brought that style and showed it to America.
Yeah.
Now, when Vince, all that was going on and people hated bringing Undertaker and Goldberg to fight at Crown Jewel when they both almost killed themselves.
I know, dude. Huffing and puffing, dude.
Right. This man, Goldberg, trying to do the jackhammer, almost drive Undertaker completely on his head.
Dude.
That's when everybody was like, yo, we need something new. And what did AEW do? They brought it to the light and was like, yo, this is hard. Kenny Omega,
MJF.
Jon Moxley, MJF. Shout out MJF. Easily like the best heel to like really do this on this wrestling stuff.
I think we dropped the ball with that guy.
Yeah, MJF, I'm telling you.
He would do better so much with WWE.
I'll be honest, I think he would too. I think he would too.
He'll come around.
Yeah, I think he will.
Shout out Ricochet. He's holding us down right now too over at AEW. Stop it.
That boy is trash.
And that guy Ricochet was on his own forehead, big dog. Like, shot himself, dude. He thought he was all that, dude, and a bag of chips. Nah, dude.
He's a good wrestler. It's just him on the mic is like
dude, he is horrible on the mic, big dog.
So,
I'm sorry, big dog.
I can't fight back for you, Ricochet.
I can cut a better promo than Ricochet, big dog.
These are facts. These are facts,
man, dude.
And shout out Mazi World alumni Thunder Rosa. She's doing her thing over at AEW.
That's the only reason I like
There you go, dude. Thunder
bro.
Rosa. Bro, I'm pretty sure when Thunder Rosa's contract is up, she's going to sign with WWE.
You think so?
I think so. I think she would do so good.
That'd be tough.
That'd be tough over there. And her heading the women's division over there.
I was going to say divas. We don't say that no more. It's women's division.
The women's division, yeah. Because I'll be honest, Thunder Rosa is more than a diva. She definitely holds it down.
Yeah,
and she's a good wrestler,
so
too.
I'll be honest. I did watch the other night when she had that, what was it?
The World's End?
The World's End.
Yeah.
She had that street fight.
Right. The Tijuana street fight?
Yeah, I don't know if I'll throw myself on thumbtacks like the way she did.
They couldn't pay you enough to do
that? Nah, heck no, big dog. If I go outside in chanclas with my toes out and I hit a little spinita, I'm already crying, big dog.
What makes you think you're going to take a power bomb on some thumbtacks?
Ain't no way, dude. I would just be like, okay. All right.
You tapping out, there's no one touching you?
The ref, hey, what are you doing, big dog? That's it, big dog.
Ring the bell.
Ring the bell, big dog.
Ring the bell.
But what do you want to do? Okay, I got a concussion.
So, but yeah, the thing I like about AEW because they definitely push the boundaries more than WWE would. Now, is WWE more safe? Maybe, but guys like Darby Allin, pushes the bar.
Man, he's crazy.
He's the kids, like the younger generation, he's their Jeff Hardy.
That is their Jeff Hardy.
That's their Jeff Hardy. Because seeing the stuff that Jeff Hardy did when we was kids watching WWE was like,
crazy,
bro,
dude.
What is he thinking? Mm-hmm. Darby Allin does the exact same thing.
Same thing, dude.
So I like what you're saying too, Mazi, but like, bro, you ain't said the one thing that I want you to say and explain to me, bro. The storytelling on A&E is Telemundo style, bro.
Bro, big time, dude.
Bro, what? I mean, I get it because when y'all have Ricochet, like, there's no, you can't do nothing there, bro.
You can't do it, dude.
But
you can't.
look, bro, this thing's been carrying WWE for like 2 years,
2 years,
bro. And I haven't lost interest once.
Nope.
If Roman beats me.
If he beats
him. That's intriguing, dude. Ricochet's there like, if
best thing about him is Samantha Irvin.
I think it's a carrot. How deep is a 6 foot hole? I think it's about 10 feet. Come on now, Beetlejuice.
Yes.
He is so horrible on the mic, big dog.
Ricochet fight back, bro.
He is so horrible, dude.
Because it ain't just us saying this. This is the whole internet. Like, we see what's going on.
The reason why Ricochet's name started to become louder than ever before in WWE was because of Samantha.
He big, he bad, he's scary.
Okay.
He's honestly one of the toughest guys in this whole tournament, but you know one thing he not? He not Ricochet.
He not Ricochet.
Okay.
Talk to him.
Might be 1-1 right now.
He let the hood
but
slip
tonight-
out a little bit, but that's all right. Oh, here we go. He's trying to figure
Tonight
something
it's
out.
me who hold all the cards.
Look at her face. Look at her face, bro. She is like, bro, get me out of this
dude, look at her.
company,
dude.
bro.
If I was her right now, I would be like, Sácate, bro. I don't know what you're talking about.
Hey man, shout out to the Hurt Syndicate. You know what I mean? Over at AEW.
Oh man.
You know what I mean?
Wow.
MVP.
And I'm not even gonna pull more,
Bobby
but it gets
Lashley.
worse. It gets
Shelton
worse.
Benjamin.
Bro, the names you're saying is wild, bro. It's the fact that all right, man. Moving on, bro.
AEW is the retirement center for WWE.
Facts.
Don't
I
say that.
I just told Mazi, bro. A&E is the equivalent of playing overseas in NBA, bro.
That's what it is, dude.
Go that way.
That's what it is, dude. That's the Ice Cube's 3-on-3 going on right there.
That's the big three.
That's a big three right there, man.
That's crazy.
That's a big three, dude.
But look, my last point that I wanted y'all's intake is that like the move to Netflix, right? I do think that WWE is the first domino in all sports moving to streaming because just like everything else, like to have sports on network television where you need, like for a better term, the bunny ears on your on your TV still.
Yeah.
Even though it's quote unquote digital, it's not really digital. You still need an antenna.
Yeah.
Right.
But you stream this now, like, and you can watch it any place in the world, right? But the reach, I think what people are not understanding is the reach that Netflix is going to give WWE, bro, overnight.
Yeah.
Yeah, overnight.
Yeah, because I think the internet kind of went crazy. Because I think on the first, they already uploaded the back catalog.
Yes.
Right.
And people went like nuts. Because it was
dude.
like, because I know one of the posters I saw was, which was the first Royal Rumble did you watch? Mm-hmm. And that was the whole deal. I watched the 94 Rumble or the 95, 96, you know what I mean? 99. And that was, and I'll be honest, for me, as a wrestling fan, this is dope.
Yeah, it is.
But the rivalry between AEW and WWE is
The
looking
what?
real lopsided right now. I'll be honest.
What?
With the WWE AEW rivalry,
All right.
it's a rivalry right now.
Well, you know what? I was thinking about it, Screws, right now. Correct me if I'm wrong. So basically, AEW, let me. We're gonna make it even worse.
Oh, here we go.
WWE is on top. AEW is like AAA right now.
That's a good point.
You can only watch them if you have your little sap going on. You got the little antennas on. I mean,
Here we go.
I mean, I'm just telling you. I mean, and to Skrill's point, WWE is gonna lay the foundation. I mean, look, they already started with the football.
Yeah.
They tried doing it with the boxing match. That didn't work.
They weren't ready for that.
They weren't ready for that. So I think that was a good test for them to do because WWE. I think a lot of people are underestimating WWE's viewership. I think they really
that's
are.
true.
Overseas, yeah.
And I think Netflix knows how much viewership they're gonna bring. So I think they fixed that issue before they do that. And I'm pretty sure Triple H was like,
Got on the phone.
hey, B-Dog, this is not going to happen January 6th, right? Like,
Right, because look, there's a lot of money that we put into Netflix, into y'all stock and all that.
yeah.
If we would, because okay, this is just Monday Night Raw.
Yeah.
So we can sure Monday Night Raw is about to be crazy first
time,
night.
dude.
This is easily going to fall for pay-per-view events later on down the line.
Big time.
Because I don't know how long the deal is over with Peacock or NBC. I don't know how long their contract structure is over there for. But I'm sure when that contract is up, Netflix is going to pick that up and put their pay-per-views on Netflix.
Yeah, because if I'm not mistaken, at the end of August is when it ends.
Really?
End of August is when it ends. But if I'm not mistaken, Netflix has seen how big WrestleMania is going to be. So I think they're trying to buy them out right now.
Get your servers ready,
We're
Netflix.
just going to... We want to buy you out already. Like, just give us all the content already, and we won't have to worry about this. Like, don't even worry about it. I think when WWE starts to stream on Monday, which I'm very excited for.
Yeah.
This is going to be a new era. Like, a new era. Because before, you would tune in on Spike TV, TNN.
Spike TV. TNN. Oh my God.
Remember that?
Come on, man. Talk to me. Talk to me.
You're flipping the channels between TNN and Spike TV. You got Monday Night Raw and WCW Nitro.
WCW, yeah. Okay. Nitro. Ooh.
You got Nitro.
The Monday Night Wars was great. It was
crazy.
A time.
It was a time to live in.
It was a time.
Now, this is going to set the bar. And this is why I respectfully say, at the end of the year, AEW will not exist anymore. I think it won't exist. Neither will TNA.
Yeah.
Right. Neither will TNA. They're going to see like, dude, people are not even tuning in. They're just on Netflix.
Right.
It's going to happen. Like, I mean, I think Netflix jumping on this, they're smart because they're seeing like, hey, man, everybody else is streaming football.
Everybody's streaming, right.
Basketball. Like,
and
how come we're not doing it?
And they're like, Amazon's about to getting all the money. How come we're not?
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, the talks were for a while that, remember, WWE was in talks with Amazon, and they were also in talks with Disney.
Right.
Then the thing is that the market crashed for Disney because the whole controversy that was going on.
Right.
So then WWE just pulled out, and they're like, we ain't about to do that.
Right.
So then Nick Khan started talking with representatives of Netflix, and Netflix went to WrestleMania.
Right.
With The Rock and John Cena.
And they saw the Avengers come to life. And that's pretty much what they said.
And they were like, "Oh, we're doing it. There ain't no way we're gonna miss."
They opened their checkbook.
And they are like, "Oh, this is a moneymaker for us."
Right.
Like,
and they
there's
said, "How
no
much?"
way around this. Yeah. How much do you want? Like, we're gonna do that. I mean, the thing is, it's huge because the deal is that Triple H wanted to keep the. So I don't know if you know this or not. So Triple H went ahead and started thinking marketing. He went ahead and downsized all the arenas, all the stage sets, so he can have more ticket sales.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
But then Netflix said, we don't care about that. We need you to put the stages as big as they were back in the day, and we need it to be intriguing.
Right.
That's why Triple H had to come out with that new video and be like, look, new logo, a new stage set, because Netflix is about that. It's about the visuals.
It's showtime.
It's showtime, baby.
Yeah.
It's showtime.
This is Netflix. Like, Netflix is like, what's the budget?
Yeah, what's the budget?
What's the budget? What's y'all's budget?
I'm very excited.
I'm excited.
I'm just hoping that buffering doesn't come out on John Cena, because then you really won't see him at all. Dude. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
You really won't see him at all,
true.
dude.
That's a fact, man.
That's very true.
Yeah,
man.
no, I mean, as a wrestling fan, I'm truly excited to see.
I'm excited, dude.
To see what they're going to do on Netflix, because obviously the content's going to be a lot more crazy.
And those of you that are saying, like, look at these guys. Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it,
Keep watching Love is Blind.
Yeah, keep watching all that Love is Blind.
If you could book a dream match between two wrestlers of any era, who would it be?
Ooh, you want to go first, or what do you want to do?
The guest, go ahead. I don't want to be a rude host. Go ahead, bro.
So, here's something that I wanted to happen. It didn't happen. And man, if I can go back in time, it'd be the early 2000s. We had Monday Night Nitro, and then we had Monday Night Raw.
Yeah.
I would want to book.
You want to cross promote? Hold on. Were you cross promoting?
Yes, sir. I would want to cross promote, and I would want to have WrestleMania main event, The Undertaker versus Sting.
Ooh. This man's cooking. He's cooking.
This is a match that my brother Josh, shout out to my brother Josh, he is the biggest Undertaker fan out there on planet Earth, and I'm the biggest Sting fan. Like, I love Sting.
Yeah.
I used to have the mask and everything.
Nice.
That was our dream match. Like, we wanted to see that. Sting versus The Undertaker.
That would be crazy.
If I can go back in time, cross promote WrestleMania.
Both of them in their primes, pretty much.
Both of them in their prime. Sting versus The Undertaker.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie, man. I would pay ringside seats.
I would have paid the ringside too.
Oh my god!
Right now for WrestleMania, though, no.
Yeah, no, just to get in the building.
Just to get in the building, dude.
Just to get in the building, we eating Pop-Tarts for like maybe the rest of the for like 6 months.
Yeah, you ain't lying. Yeah, look at that picture, dude.
Wow,
Yeah,
someone
man.
made that, but
Somebody made that.
Somebody made that, but look at that. That's
sick,
iconic
dude.
right there.
Look at that, dude.
You telling me you wouldn't pay?
Imagine, dude.
People, the viewership, y'all wouldn't pay ringside seats to see that in this prime?
Look at that, dude.
Come on, man.
Look at that, dude. That is ridiculous.
Yeah. Smooth Vega, I know you watching. Talk to me in the comment section, bro.
I would have loved to have seen that. I'm super glad that I got to be a part of John Cena versus The Rock.
Yeah. Yeah.
I know a lot of people are like, nah. But look at what happened this past WrestleMania. People were going bonkers when they saw both of them face to face again.
Right. Right.
They know what they're doing, dude. Man, Triple H is cooking, baby. He is cooking, dude. Man, I'm so excited, dude. He's cooking right now, dude.
Man.
He's cooking.
And meanwhile,
Right.
Yeah, meanwhile. Yeah, meanwhile, I got all the cards. Who would you be your fantasy booking?
This is a good one, man. I gotta take. You know, I gotta see them. I gotta see them do it one more time, just for my, my childhood. You know what I mean? Bret the Hitman Hart.
Oof.
90s.
Oh.
One of the best technical wrestlers of all time.
Mm-hmm.
He got to go get Shawn Michaels.
Oh my God! I knew that was coming.
I got to see one more time.
I knew that was coming.
I got to see it one more time. Because like the Montreal screw job was one thing, bro, and I hated it. I hated the way that ended. I hated the way Vince played Bret like that.
Man, that's so crazy how back in the day they would screw you over, dude.
Right. I hated the way that played out. I need to see them go one more time, legit.
That was real shady of Vince McMahon.
Real shady. I need this to do one more time, legit though. I need it to be legit.
That would be awesome to see that.
And just one more time, bro.
One more time to see that. You know the one more time that I would want to see, and the thing is, we didn't get a good match from them. But I wish we would have got, like, where both of them were not leaving. Because at the time, both of them were leaving, and the match was not good. Like,
yeah.
It was horrible. Bill Goldberg versus Brock Lesnar.
Right. Right. And it wasn't good.
No.
No.
It was not good. And the other thing is, we never got to see Brock Lesnar versus Stone Cold Steve Austin.
That's another one that people wanted to see.
People wanted to see that.
Yeah.
They never got to see it. Another one that people want to see, I mean, they probably could. Stone Cold right now, he's super fit right now.
Right. He's in good shape.
He's in good shape right now. I would want to see CM Punk versus Stone Cold Steve Austin.
I like that.
Both of them, dude, are the troublemakers, dude.
Yeah. Yeah.
Both of them are.
Yeah, with the attitudes where they just don't care.
Yeah, look at that, dude.
Yeah.
Man, dude.
That would be a good one.
Those are all good picks, man. Those
are all
good
dude.
picks.
Yeah.
So next question. But what's your earliest wrestling memory?
I think for me, the earliest one that I had was, not even joking, probably like 10, 9 or 10 years old. And at the time, my dad had bought, that's when Panasonic was real big on the big old tube TVs, and you can put the VHS in the front.
Right.
Or if you had a PlayStation 2 or PlayStation 1, you just, you plug in the
RCA's
green, the red, and the yellow.
Right in the front of the TV.
Right in the front of the
Absolutely.
TV.
Yeah.
I think the biggest one was, I think I got introduced into wrestling at that time because Albertsons was still around.
Shout out Albertsons, man. Yo, fun fact about Albertsons, they had a video rental section.
Yes, they did.
And I was there in the Nintendo, original Nintendo section. And the first game I rented out of there, WWF's King of the Ring.
King of the Ring.
King of the Ring.
So
what a time.
Whenever they were like having sales or whatever the case is, they would put the VHSs on sale. So my dad had bought us 2 VHSs, which was Raw is War and then King of the Ring.
Yeah.
So on the Raw is War, there's like several different Monday nights that they picked, hand selected like the best matches.
Right.
And I think for me, the very first time I saw Raw is War, when I saw Vince McMahon in the ring with the championship inside of the case and the Undertaker in the ring, and Stone Cold brings in the Miller Lite truck, hits the thing, jumps over the ring, and my mind was blown like, man, that's his boss.
Right.
And he's beating him up.
Right.
I'm like, man, I want to be that guy when I grow up. Like, man, I want to be that dude.
Listen, Stone Cold was larger than life, man.
Big time.
When that happened, I remember watching that live, and I was kind of like, "There's no way, no way this is happening."
And I don't know if y'all have seen the video, but did y'all ever notice somebody threw in like one of those blow-ups of Stone Cold in the ring while he's like attacking Vince McMahon?
Wait, what?
Yeah, I don't know if y'all have seen that before. I barely noticed it the other day when I watched it. Somebody throws in like a blow-up of the of Stone Cold Steve Austin inside the ring. As soon as he jumps in,
look at Stone. That's so crazy.
Look at this guy, dude. And shout out to Vince McMahon, dude, and just Showboating, big dog.
Right, sell it. Sell it. Sell it.
See, this was the second time. The first one, he was driving in the little blue one.
Yeah. Yeah.
He
See,
drove
that's
in the
crazy.
little blue one, dude. But man,
That's a good memory though.
yeah, that's a good memory for me. That
Yeah.
and ever since then, like, I fell in love with wrestling. Like, I really
Yeah.
did fall in love with wrestling.
Yeah. One of my favorites, I made this quick too, was I think my first introduction to it, I was watching it with my dad and seeing Big Boss Man on TV. When he had the blue uniform on.
Oh, the blue uniform.
The blue joint, you know what I'm saying? And I was like, who is this guy? And I think he fought Ultimate Warrior.
Oh, okay.
It was just a random, you know, and then you know Ultimate Warrior do a line real quick and then run out to the ring.
Man, that guy was something else, dude. Dude, he was. Look at that, dude.
There it is, 88.
The top title of WWE.
Who did that, dude?
Wow. Look at the pump fake, bro.
Come on, big dog. Who did that?
Nah, so, but yeah, I seen, and I was kind of like, oh, this is cool.
Yeah.
But then it sunk in. The match for me that sunk in was Royal Rumble. Was it 95? Where Shawn Michaels was almost eliminated. And he had one foot hit the floor. And then he got himself back in the ring. What year was that? Was I right?
95.
95. I knew. Come on, man. It's me. It's me. And so one foot was hit the floor, pulled himself back in, and ended up winning the Royal Rumble. And of course, Icon.
Man, look at that.
Heartbreak Kid, man. So
Right on.
that's when I was like, yeah, nah, I'm in.
Dope.
Those are good memories, dude.
For sure, man. My last question, real quick. Hardy Boys or Dudley Boys?
Oof.
Don't do me like this.
Come
man.
on.
Don't do this.
Man, dude, I'm gonna have to go with the Hardy Boys, big dog. My parents used to spank me. You know how many Swanton bombs I did in my bedroom? Man, dude. How many? Oh! Yeah, dude. How many of those washing my hands and just, you know what I mean? Dude, I'm gonna have to go with the Hardy Boys.
The
dude.
Hardys. They set the bar for when it comes to tag team wrestling, bro. But me, I gotta. Oh my god.
Golly, dude. Man,
that's what I'm saying.
Is this on YouTube?
Yeah, this is on YouTube.
Wow, dude.
Yeah, bro.
Them boys got to come back to the WWE somehow.
They
bro.
do, dude.
I don't think that.
No, I think the craziest match though that ever happened that blew everybody's mind was when they had the Dudley Boys, the Hardy Boys, and Edge and Christian.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Dude.
That ladder match, the
Oh
TLC
my
match right now.
God.
Was that when they first introduced the TLC?
If I'm not mistaken, yes, that's when they first introduced it.
Yeah.
And when man, I wonder how the talks were that day, like with Jeff and Edge, like, hey, big dog, look, you're gonna have to hang from there, and I'm gonna jump from here,
and I'm gonna spear you.
and
off
I'm just
the
gonna
ladder.
spear you off the ladder.
So from how it's interesting you say that because they've talked about it, but from how I understand it, they all day they were like, bro, how do I get you to, how do I get you into position that I need to spear you from there? You know what I mean?
Look at this dude.
And
this is
at the end, like last minute, like before the show type thing or whatever. But I think it was is it Bubba Ray? Not Bubba Ray. Who's the other guy?
Devon.
Wait, who's the white guy?
Oh,
Bubba Ray.
Oh,
All right,
that's
so
us.
Bubba Ray.
Yeah, Bubba Ray.
Bubba
yeah.
Ray's
Bubba Ray
yeah.
was the one that's like, bro, I'll just I'll pull the ladder, right, and pull you, and that motion is gonna swing you to get speared or whatever. You know
to
what
get
I mean?
speared. Man, look at those camera angles. dude,
Right.
back in the day, dude. God. Yeah, man, I'm gonna have to go with the Hardy Boys, dude.
Hardy's.
I'm gonna have to go with them, dude. And I mean, man, dude.
Oh my god.
Yeah, dude. This is dude. This is wild. How long he stayed up there, and man, look at that, dude.
Yo, ouch, my knees.
I know some people are like, man, it's like, man, get. Have you ever pinched yourself with something aluminum, like an aluminum ladder? You're just putting those things out, and you pinch your hand when it comes down.
Right.
These guys are swinging that thing at each other,
And
dude.
yeah, it's crazy.
Man, dude.
Nah, dope,
What a
man.
time, dude. Look at that, dude. God.
Insane.
Now we just got Ricochet. Damn.
I gotta go Dudley Boys, man.
Dudley Boys?
Okay.
I like the Dudley Boys.
3D.
The 3D, that move was so insane, and they had to do it through a table because in a ring it was like it's whatever.
Yeah, it's whatever.
But through a table, Devon, that push and then
dude,
get the tape and then set it up.
Man,
Bubba Ray had no care, powerbombing Mae Young off the
oh man, dude, this is.
I liked it because to me this was like almost ending racism in a sense, man.
This, dude.
And they're brothers.
Right, they're brothers, man.
Yeah.
What?
Testify.
You know, get the time,
Man, dude, people would just go wild.
Wild, bro. Like,
look at that.
This was so dope, man. Had the table set up. Get him out of there. Throw him off the rope.
Vámonos.
Yes, bro. It was a good night, Gracie. It's not.
Man, dude.
That was it.
Man.
Yeah, man.
Awesome those are all fond memories, man. So all that to say, man, I'm excited for Monday, bro, because I think it's not going to be that, but it's going to be as close to that, I think, that we've had in a while. Yeah.
We'll see.
Yeah, come on, man.
I'll be watching, but we'll see.
You must not heard my boy. He already finished the story. Now he out here.
You know what I'm saying?
Come on, now he out here. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
American Nightmare.
I'm excited, dude, but then I'm gonna be very honest, right? And I know the guys gonna be like, oh, look at this guy, dude. Look at this guy. I'm honestly excited, but I'm also sad because dude, this is it for John Cena. Like, that's it. He's done. I know a lot of people are like, dude, calm down, dude. Like, it's like, but the thing is, man, I'm 32 years old. I literally saw him my entire childhood,
right?
Dude. And then for him to just say like,
now he's closing a chapter, and it's
I'm
almost
done.
closing a chapter in your childhood in a sense, you know?
And it's like,
I get it,
man. It's wild, dude, to be able to live in that.
Yeah.
I mean, I know Shawn Michaels, dude. He's one of my all-time favorite wrestlers, but man, John Cena, man, when he first got introduced, Thugonomics.
He's a lot of people's goats.
Man, he's a lot of people's goats. That's what really intrigued me when he came out.
Yeah.
When he came out and he fought Kurt Angle as ruthless aggression.
Right.
He's like, oh, this guy's gonna be somebody. He's just not gonna be nobody.
Yeah.
Then when he came out Thugonomics, I was hooked, dude.
Yeah.
I hooked on phonics, dude. And I said, all right, we'll see where this goes, man. And ever since then, man, I've been a John Cena fan, dude.
Yeah.
And I really do stand by. I know a lot of people, it's a gimmick. And it's like, man, dude, for some people, like, never give up. That goes a long way, big
That's
dog.
a mantra for some people, for sure.
For some people, man, you've heard some little kids like, man, I was going to give up in school, but I remember, and it's like, man, dude, you don't know how much of an impact these wrestlers have. And I get the whole PG era. Like, I get it. It was for the kids. Like,
right.
I get it. But now I think, like, us adults, like, we're becoming kids again.
Right.
And we're like, can you give us the Attitude Era again? Like,
right.
you think we can do that? And Triple H is listening. Like, he's like, okay, but remember, there's kids. Like, I have to be careful.
Yeah, we got to be careful and mindful on what we put on the TV.
And I do think, and not to cut you off, but I do think he found that perfect medium, right? Like, we're not going to give you the puppies and all that.
We're gonna give you all
that. But we're also not gonna nerf the whole thing up either. So man, they're cooking, bro. Like,
they are, dude. They give us a taste of Eddie Guerrero all over again with Dom.
Right.
And he's another guy. The people hate him right now.
Right, they do.
But that's even more.
He's over, dude.
Yeah.
He's over.
And that's more of a reason for him to come back, turn babyface.
He's over, man.
Or be a hybrid of Eddie. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, be a hybrid of Eddie, dude.
Yep.
Be a hybrid of Eddie, dude. I'm ready, man. I'm so ready and excited.
January 6th.
January 6th, dude.
January 6th, man. Pull up on Netflix and tap in and see what they got going on with WWE.
See what they got going on with WWE.
Come on, man. You know us. We about to give it a breakdown.
You know what that is, baby.
You might have to come back, bro.
We're gonna have to, dude. That's what. And then also too, we're gonna be able to see Cero Miedo, baby.
Oh, here we go.
Penta, baby. It's coming at WWE, baby.
Listen. I ain't gonna hold. That was a great pickup. That was a great pickup.
I'm so excited to see that, and I'm excited to see him turn on Rey Mysterio, and I get to finally see Penta versus Rey Mysterio.
Right.
And I'm kind of nervous, though, because Rey Mysterio has already said, you'll know when he's going to retire, when a Mexican wrestler beats him.
Right.
So and I think they're setting that up for WrestleMania.
Right.
And I think that's it for Rey Mysterio.
Grand closing, huh?
Man, dude, I'm happy, but then I'm also sad, too, because I'm like...
It's Rey Mysterio,
I think this is it. Like, I think he knows it, and he's like, I found the perfect person that's going to retire me.
Right. It's Penta, yeah, for sure. He's dope.
Sir.
He's super fire.
Dude, he's super dope, man.
Super fire.
I'm so excited. I'm excited, bro.
Yeah, man. And meanwhile, y'all can check out AEW on Wednesdays, you know what I'm saying? AEW Dynamite, man. You know what I mean?
I guess, bro.
Sunday, March 8th, Revolution, you know what I mean? It's going down. On March 9th, my fault. I didn't read it properly.
Oh, man.
So, yeah.
But yeah, man, next week, let them know, Mazi.
Hey, man, listen.
We working on something.
Let me sit up, man.
Uh-oh.
I'm excited to announce this, man. Look, we got something special. We got something really special. Yeah. You know what I mean? Yeah. Should I do my best Ricochet impression? Hold on. Look, man, so... look to my left, look to my right. Hey, look, man, so... we got something coming up next week. Something really special. We about to look. It's 2025. We about to turn it up something crazy over here. You know what I'm saying? The podcast. This is still going to be a thing. Don't get it twisted. This is still going to be a thing. But we're just going to add a little bit more Salt Bay, a little bit more to what we got going on here. And I can't wait for y'all to see it because the content game is about to turn up to 10. You're so mad. All right.
Oh, man.
Yeah, that's it, man. Nah, just stay tuned, man. It's going to be a lot of fun here. We're about to turn things up for real.
Yes, sir.
So
that's awesome, man.
No, so before you go, first off, thank you.
Yeah, man, of course.
For taking time out your busy schedule to pull up and chop it up with us and, go down memory lane. And I feel like for a moment you was really about to swanton bomb off the chair for a second. But if they want to get a hold of you, where can they find you at and follow you and all that good stuff, man? Let them know.
Man, I appreciate you guys here at the OCD Creates, Mazi's World. Thank you guys for inviting me here.
Yes.
You guys can follow The Local Podcast on Instagram, on YouTube as well. Subscribe. Hit la campanita. You can't miss The Local Podcast. As soon as you type in The Local Podcast, you will see a Godsend Angel Papi Chulazo on the YouTube banner. So make sure you hit that like and the campanita to subscribe.
Yeah.
Follow us on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, iHeartRadio Podcasts. And then as well, you can follow my personal page at Gilbert_The Local. But yeah, man, follow us. We got some great stuff coming up. Now it's going to make my creative mind go a little bit harder since I heard someone's going to go a little bit harder. Hey, so I'm going to have to step it up to notch 10. You know what I mean?
Listen, the greghts got to push each other.
Dude, and that's the thing, man. Right now, hearing you, my mind's rolling around. Like, okay, we're going to have to tune in and see what he's doing, and then we're going to see what we're going to do.
Yeah, the greats got to push each other, man. We got to set the bar for this. We got to make the city look good because there's some people that's making the city look bad.
Yeah. I mean, we don't want to mention his name.
Mention no names, you loser.
Mention no name.
Yeah.
We did it, guys.
we got it.
No, you didn't.
No, you didn't. Who cares? No, you didn't. So, but we appreciate you pulling up, man.
Of course.
And keep putting out the great content,
Thank
man.
you, man.
And listen, you one of the ones out here. You one of the ones for sure.
Thank you, my brother. Yes, sir. One of the ones, baby. One of the ones, baby.
Yeah. So, I appreciate you, man. Thank you for pulling up, man, for sure.
Thank you, bro. I appreciate you, man. Thank you, guys.
Thank you, man.
Squirrels, where can we find you at, dog?
Listen, January 6th at the crib. Hill Country barbecue chips, French onion dip.
Ahí está.
All right.
John Cena chones.
It's about to go down, man. And then, we're going to recap it, man. So, we got some content for you coming.
Sure.
But yeah, that's where y'all can catch me, man. At the crib.
Yeah,
at
man.
The crib, baby.
I ain't going to hold you. I'm going to be right there. Right at Squirrels' crib.
Yeah, come on.
I'm pulling up Squirrels' crib and we're going to watch this, man.
Matter of fact, didn't we say we're going to be here? We'll probably be here.
Yeah, we'll probably be here.
Awesome.
We'll probably do should we do a watch party?
Hey, man, come on.
Why not, man? Yeah, we might do a little watch party here, man. So, yeah, but appreciate y'all tuning in. Be sure to like, share, subscribe. Jump in the comment section. You know what I mean? Talk to us. We talk back.
Yes,
Let us know how we doing. Be sure to leave a review on the audio. I always forget to mention that, but I've been meaning to put that. If y'all are checking us out on the audio, first off, we appreciate you. Yeah. We appreciate y'all, the listenership, for sure. Leave a review. Let us know how we doing. We check that out, and we appreciate it. No review goes unnoticed. So we appreciate the love and support. TheOCDCreates.com. Relaunching the site. It's on the way. Well, the site's up now, right?
Yeah, but we're going to start pushing
But we're going to push that. Yeah, man. So we appreciate y'all. Your boy Mazi, you know what I mean? Del Loco, the whole crew, the fam. We out.
We out, baby.
Maserati. So focused, I just need some meaning to my name. Plus I'm cheating with these codes. If you thinking it's a game, that's real talk. Man.